Anyways, we sit there. I do the scan, right? I did it first, and then my machine broke down, and so now I'm in my jocks, calling Sanjay from tech support. No gay.
Can we say that?
Oh, I don't want to hear your views, bro.
The vocabulary you use, when I lay down the law.
The law is what he calls his penis.
Lays it down, all right?
I was thinking it was like a 1-2 Mayweather.
Welcome back to Critical Banter, where we take the best bits from your favorite late night shows and package them into a podcast. So for today's episode, we'll be playing the Urban Spelling Bee, as well as going through some of your relationship problems on unsolicited, unqualified, and uncomfortable. Before that, to wrap up the week, we've got me and Miguel, we've got Senny.
Hello.
And we've got Rohit.
G'day, boys. It's time. The crescendo of what we've all been waiting for.
End of another saga.
Yeah, we're going to tie up some loose ends. It's coming to the end of the year. All these loose ends are being tied up. If you've just started listening to the podcast, you're probably not going to know about this competition because we probably referenced it twice over 6 months.
That's fine.
But me and Migs have a competition going on. Migs, do you want to share what the competition is about?
I'd love to share, Ro. No, we've got a little, in June, 6 months ago, we set a little fitness competition between me and Rohit. We put some categories out there, such as weightlifting, racing, physique. So there's 5 of those categories, best of 5 wins. And then the loser has to eat Australia's hottest barbecue sauce, if I'm not mistaken, which I checked yesterday. Mine is not expired, so...
Excellent.
I'd rather be expired. That just adds another...
It just adds to the stomach. But yeah, that is, for reference, 1.5 million Scoville units, for people that know what Scoville units are.
The last time me and Sen tried this barbecue sauce, it was actually the worst night of my life.
I was hallucinating.
I was so close to calling the ambulance then. So we took the first, we basically put the barbecue sauce on a chip.
Yeah.
Did the first one. Tasty,
Tasty.
Wasn't too bad.
Had to get the water underneath the mouth a little bit, but it wasn't terrible. But then I conned Sen into doing it a second time. I was like, Sen, let's have the hot sauce again. And then he's like, yeah, why not? So he went in and I didn't do it. And then I felt bad for him. So I was like, all right, I'll do it.
Which is on you.
And then I started just having stomach cramps, convulsing in my sleep.
He got very hostile.
Very aggressive. People trying to record me. I was pushing cameras out. I felt like Kanye.
I feel like I have footage of this, Ro.
Dude. I think I have footage somewhere of it as well. Actually, one of our friends definitely has footage.
So we'll be making a YouTube video of this. Footage of that may or may not be included in that YouTube video.
Alrighty, Sen. So one of the factors of the competition, the Peppa Press, is the small dick factor. You want to take us through what that is?
Yeah, so that one measures the toxic masculinity that we see in gym culture and bro culture. And I guess this one just measures like how often you posted about either working out or training or some bro shit like that. And to be honest, I think we all knew who would lose this one.
Sorry, Ro. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
So what's going to happen is the winner will get 1 point, and so they'll be on 1 out of 5, and the other person will be on 0 out of 5.
It's like the US election, first to 3. There's some swing states. This is a clearly democratic.
You need 3 electoral college votes to win this challenge.
So who's got the first one, Senny?
So the winner of this one, by a comfortable landslide, by a Biden margin, is the Rohit.
Thank you.
How have I lost this then?
So the weekly snaps of you going on your runs, the talking about it as well whenever we met up, you saying, oh, I'm going on a run to the Bay Run or whatnot. Actually, Ro, to be honest, we did see a snap of Instagram story of Ro running.
Yeah, exactly. First
But
ever run.
It was 1 versus 50. No,
And it wasn't even me.
That's true. Well, yeah. No, actually, I will say, Ro also as well did push me towards this. A few weeks ago, Ro was like, have you been seeing Migs' snaps about his running? I didn't appreciate that, Ro.
I'm sorry.
I'm the umpire. I'll make the decisions here.
There was no gamesmanship. I didn't know if Sen had any idea the competition was happening, so I was like,
I was well aware of it, and I was seeing it every week, and I have been noticing it, and so
fine.
that is why you'll be getting 1 point here, Ro, and Manny, you're on 0.
Minor setbacks for major comebacks, fellas.
So, Ro, you just need 2 more points to win.
Where am I going to get them from? That's the real question. I don't really know where I'm going to get these points, but this week we're going to do the lifting part, the weightlifting part. The Walla all you brother factor is being done this Sunday, and basically we did a bit of a scan, right, to measure our weight and body fat percentage.
Yeah, because
whatnot.
one of the factors is physique, Ro, so we got to measure that.
So it's all coming to a head right now. So we went to this basically it's just a box that they have at the shopping centres, and they say strip down.
Nice.
Dude, I feel uncomfortable.
They're like, strip down to your underwear. Don't take your underwear off. And
You still did it though.
and there was like, there's definitely no cameras in here.
And then the walls are thin. You can hear the people walking outside.
Oh my days, nightmare. Anyways, we sit there. I did the scan, right? I did it first, and then my machine broke down, and so now I'm in my jocks, calling Sanjay from tech support, being like, this machine's not working. Anyway, fixes it, does the scan, completely inaccurate.
He was probably
whatever.
watching you the entire time.
He's got there was cameras there, like there was like a webcam thing there. Nightmare.
Yeah, so when Rowie did that, he actually told me the one we went to 6 months ago was broken down. So he told me to go to this second one. I go to the second one. Again, I'm in my jocks. I'm there. I hear it's Christmas rush, so there's hella shoppers outside. I had to wait like 2 minutes to make sure people don't see me go inside because I don't...
Oh, did you do that?
Yes.
I swear.
Bro, I don't want people to know I'm in my jocks in there, dude. No, so yeah, you have to stand there still in your jocks scanning. Halfway through, the machine shits itself.
Oh, really?
We have to go through like a server update or something. Yeah. So I'm just I'll go
system updates.
I'll go fuck myself. I went shopping for a bit. I came back. It was fucked. That was yesterday. So then this morning I went again.
Yeah.
Nice and early before this podcast. I go in my jocks again. Machine shits itself again.
Twice, dude.
So I'm like,
You're the only people who use the stupid machine.
you're probably right. But then I'm like, what am I doing? So I had to call up again the hotline and they fixed it and I got my scan done. But fuck me, it's anxious when you're standing there in your jocks.
I don't know why you guys put yourself through this. I hope for one of you it's worth it. I really do.
It will be.
Boys, my piece of paper's back this week. And for reference, it is the same piece of paper from last week.
I'd like to note it is handwritten.
It's handwritten. It was last minute. But I want to talk about breakdancing. So that's in the news this week because they're adding it to the Paris 2024 Olympics. They're calling it breaking. Not even breakdancing. They're calling it breaking. And I just want to know what your thoughts on that.
Sport.
Is it a sport?
Sport.
Because everything I've seen so far this week, reading articles,
Yeah.
not a sport. And I agree. I tend to agree.
Athletics, sport. Breaking, sport. League of Legends, sport.
So the IOC apparently have been getting worried the last few years that the Olympics are a bit boring. And, I kind of agree. So I think they've been looking at their viewership numbers and they've noticed that younger people aren't watching. And so what they've done is to try and cater to the younger audience, they've tried to add sports that young people do. And so in 2016, they announced that surfing, rock climbing, turkey slapping, skateboarding, and 3x3 basketball will be added in the 2020 Olympics.
One of those is not like the others.
But I'm just saying, those other ones, we don't surf, we don't skateboard.
Nah.
These are not sports that we actually do.
You know,
I don't know who they're trying to cater for here.
You know what this reminds me of? How boxing is dying. And you know what they do in boxing? They get Jake Paul and Logan Paul to fight bloody Nate Robinson. This is what it reminds me of.
That's not for the sake of boxing, though. That's just for money.
No, Loki is. They're like, we need to get a younger audience.
Really?
So let's get these internet clowns fighting former NBA players. Logan Paul's fighting Mayweather for some reason. What's this on?
But that's a purely exhibition. That's not even a proper fight. So that won't even go to his record.
Yeah, I don't know. I think surfing and rock climbing stuff are sports.
Turkey slapping?
Not so much. That's a hobby. But breaking, I'm off it. How do you even judge breakdancing?
So that's the big question. They haven't actually said how they're going to do it, but apparently it's going to be battles, dance battles. It just sounds shit.
It's literally
sounds so village.
Step up.
It really is.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of it. I would like to see surfing and rock climbing at the Olympics, but when the Olympics show up, what sports are you watching? What are the ones that you're paying attention to?
Running and swimming. That's about it.
I don't even know if I watched swimming.
Just the running.
Just the running.
And not even the
Usain
running,
Bolt.
just the 100 meter.
Yeah, Usain Bolt, and that's it.
Every now and then I like to watch the rogue sports that I would never watch. I don't know, judo. Is that even a sport?
That's fun to watch 20 minutes and then you're like, yeah, right.
Yeah, that's why there's a million...
That's my 4-year dose done.
That's why there's a million sports. You get 20 minutes of every sport.
So apparently now host cities can actually choose to add a sport. So Japan chose to add baseball and softball. They were thinking of doing parkour. That's not a sport either. That's just subway surfing, bro.
Breakdancing is not a sport. Surfing.
So Paris chose breakdancing as their sport for 2024.
Do they have a culture or something around
Apparently,
this?
so they're the second biggest market for hip-hop in the world after the US.
This makes me think maybe in 2040 or something like that. Maybe I could be the Olympics at something. Podcasting maybe. Podcasting Olympics.
I'm glad you brought that up. So, because host cities can choose their sport, I have a list of the failed ideas that Tokyo had for 2020. Sumo wrestling was one.
Surely they would have. Yeah, why did that fail? That's an easy win
It's
for
only
Japan.
Japanese people who do that. You're not going to find other nationalities.
Okay. Fair enough.
Next was whaling.
Okay.
Knew this was coming.
Couldn't get around that.
That's good from
It's
you,
hard to
Sen.
get around that.
Knew this was lined up.
And the last one was hentai drawing, which I for one thought would have been okay.
It's just pixels.
That's
Who can draw the best pixel?
I don't know. I think like, first of all, great sports, all three of them. Whaling in particular. They've stopped that though, haven't they?
They have. That was
Are we
a
a
cheap
pro-
shot on the
Are we a
Japanese,
pro
sorry.
whaling podcast?
No, dude. Whale meat. It's like a pufferfish. It's like a delicacy, but no one really wants to taste it.
And I do have some potential ideas for LA 2028. So we've got burger eating competitions.
Mm-hmm.
That could be so good.
That would be entertaining to watch.
Is competitive eating a sport?
It is. I think it is.
More so than breakdancing.
More so
Breaking.
for sure. There's more tactics involved, I reckon.
There's calories out in breakdancing.
Yeah, you're sweating it out, I reckon, as well. Your meat sweats.
Yeah, of course. Don't forget about those.
Fair enough.
But like, it's objective. Like, you know, I eat 15 burgers, you eat 14 burgers. I get the gold medal, you get silver.
It's exactly.
Breakdancing is
There's
like
no score. There's no,
yeah, but on
point
the flip,
scoring.
on the
I
flip
don't know.
side, to be fair, it's like, you know, gymnastic routines and stuff like that. That's also subjective.
That's true. But also, I have rap battles.
Again, I'm gonna pass on that one.
You wouldn't take that one?
Nah.
All right.
would
and,
watch.
And the last one I have is TikTok dance off. Couldn't read my handwriting there for a second.
You just teed that up nicely. It actually
This whole thing is just him teeing up his own jokes.
it reminds me of back in the day, like this guy told me a story about he actually spoke at like this motivational thing, and so he was the first Australian Sudoku team to go compete in like this like world championships. And Australia didn't have a Sudoku team, so like he did it. He didn't know how to do Sudoku. He learnt, and he obviously came last, but he had the experience of going to these different countries and stuff. So I reckon do like a throwaway sport like that, which the average Joe can get involved.
That's like so Beijing apparently had wushu as a sport. I don't even know what wushu
What the
is.
hell is that?
I don't know.
Is that a food like in rush hour? Chris Tucker says, I want some mushu.
Mushu,
Sorry,
mate. I think wushu is like Tai Chi. Feel free to correct us about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. Nah, breaking, not a vibe.
Yeah. not
Could
a
get
sport.
around TikTok dances though. Alrighty, boys. Today we're playing the Urban Spelling Bee. So I've got some words from Urban Dictionary, and I'm going to read them out to you. And obviously, you just got to spell them correctly. There are some doozies in here, so just be very, very wary. Migs, you can go first. The word is Ramstein.
Can I get the definition?
You may. Ramstein was formed in 1993 by an assembly of factory-weary proletariats.
What the fuck is this word, bro? What else can I ask?
Country
Can I get in? What is the country of origin?
East German, if you were paying correctly.
Can I get in a sentence as well?
Hey,
We do that
isn't
here,
that Ramstein playing?
Is Ramstein? Can I get? Is it a band? What?
So,
Yeah, wait, is it a band?
no, it's
Like Van Halen and I don't know. Go on. What was the definition again, Ro?
it's just it just says it's formed in 1993.
Good luck, Tim.
I'll go fuck myself. All right. Ramstein. Ramstein.
Very close. RAMM. ST.
I forgot about the
German.
I forgot about the silent letters
Yeah,
as
you
well
should.
that we got here.
Sen, the word is naddled.
Naddled. Using a sentence, please.
Naddled is a combination of the words owned and paddled.
And the definition?
It's meant to be used in extreme situations of ponage in gaming and sports.
My God.
Why do we have a lot of ponage words?
dude.
Last time there was like
Third time.
pwned.
Yeah, true. Apologies. It's very hard to find these words on Urban Dictionary.
Sorry, could you pronounce the word again?
Naddled.
Naddled or nattled?
Naddled.
Good, smart from you, Senba.
NADDLED.
Triple D.
Triple D.
Missing the P at the beginning.
Derived
it
from
makes
pwned.
sense. Fuck.
And double D, not triple D.
Damn it.
But yeah, this is like, it's not just
I'll send think that was easy.
yeah, not throwing just random silence at you. If you listen to the definition.
He's giving us
completely.
hints, subtle hints.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
All right, Migs. Textplanation.
May I get a definition, Ro?
When you attempt to explain a situation or concept via text.
And a sentence as well.
Sarah, could you please give me a textplanation? Emma, sure. I was running really late and then I saw a friend that I haven't seen since primary school. She invited me back to her place for dinner. Then I remember the marketing essay that I had due on Monday morning.
Surely this isn't a trick word, Ro, Sen. Surely not.
To be honest, I don't even know how to spell normal explanation. Isn't there a random rogue I in there somewhere?
Shut up.
Explanation.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're in my head now.
EXPLAINATION. Isn't that how you spell explanation?
Yeah.
That and
Where's the rogue eye? Tion. Explanation.
Explanation.
Yeah, is it explanation or explanation?
It's a very good point.
Anyways, textplanation. T-E-X. Fuck it. Textplanation. I'm done. Nah, fuck it. If I'm done,
I
I'm
want to
done.
hear the rest of that.
T-E-X.
Stop.
P-L-A-I-N-A-T-I-O-N.
Very close, but instead of... I try to give you a hint. Textplanation. T-X-T. P-L-A-N-A-T-I-O-N.
Leet speak. Gotcha.
All right, so it's 0-all so far.
It's going to remain that way.
So I've just given you a throwaway here. Loser.
It's not a
Surely
giveaway.
not.
It's not a giveaway.
Give me a
Sen.
definition and a sentence.
Not any loser, but an unbelievably sad-ass, oh-so-tragic person.
Okay. L.
No, one sec. Just let me give you a sentence.
Okay.
I cannot get over what a loser Brian is. Brian's not just a loser. He takes it to a whole new level. He's a complete loser.
You're enjoying this too much.
This is one of my favorite games to prepare.
There's at least 2 or 3 O's in this one. See, if it was 2 O's, you'd say looser. So it'd be loose.
Yeah, true.
So I reckon, or it could be an O with the umlaut, with the 2 dots on top.
No umlauts.
No umlauts. Okay. So I would say L-O-O-S-E-R.
You were so close. L-O-0-O. S-E-R.
I don't know we could have digits in this.
There's digits, baby.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right. Migs. Thymeopolia.
Fuck off. What? Can you repeat the word first of all again?
Thymeopolia.
And the definition.
It basically just means soulless. The art of being, or the state of being spiritually or emotionally hollow.
Can I get the sentence as well?
You can get where it's from as well, yeah. A sentence, and I'll give you an extra little definition. It's Greek. Thymos meaning soul, apolia meaning loss. And the sentence is, the sole survivor of a car accident suffered from acute thymopolia due to the emotional trauma.
This one's pretty easy. Just sound it out.
Can I get the spelling as well?
No. Nice
At
try.
least you know it starts with a T.
All right.
Yeah, true.
What was the word? Thymeopolia.
Thymeopolia.
T-H beta sigma alpha Z
8.
L-I-A.
No,
Thymeopolia.
you can actually get this.
I'm not
The
fucking
smiley
trying.
emoji.
You can legitimately get this.
I don't want to try. I'll be completely honest
Can I
with you.
steal this one?
You
He can steal it if he'd like.
Spit or steal, Sen.
All right. What is it?
Thymeopolia.
All right. Thymeopolio.
Steely records.
I don't know where that was going.
It's a tie.
Thymiapoleia.
Nah, there's no way I was getting that either.
I'm getting the EIA at the
EIA,
end.
no chance.
Alrighty, Sen.
Yeah, go on.
Triscott.
Okay.
A person that won't fall in love easily and that won't forgive easily.
And a sentence?
There is nothing like that Triscott family.
Why do you keep saying it like that?
That's how those guys say it in the actual scripts spelling bee. It's. I'm trying to give you a bit
He's
of
trying to
a
give
hint.
you. He's trying to push you.
Triscott.
All right.
If that helps at all.
Fucking Triscott.
Trscott.
Surely there's an I in there.
No I.
He would have said Triscott then, not
Yeah.
Triscott.
TRZ for the USKOT.
US?
Yeah,
Okay, no, there's no
US.
chance I was getting that either then.
All right, there's 4 more. So there's 2 more rounds.
Let's go. Have either of us actually got one or got even close to getting one?
Oh, you got close with your triple O.
With loser, yeah, it was
Yeah.
very close. The 0 threw you
Damn,
off.
0.
Alphanumerical, anyways.
All right. No gay.
Can we say that?
Oh, I don't want to hear your views, bro.
The word is no gay.
You're saying it.
His delivery is something else. May I get the word one more time?
No gay.
How do you spell out disappointment in a sentence?
The definition, please.
It is an alternative pronunciation of okay, which conveys a sense of sarcastic or naive acceptance.
And the sentence, please.
Rohan, hey, do you guys want to go to Goldlini for lunch? No gay.
Surely not. Surely not.
Do it.
I think I might have to. Nogay.
HNOGEY.
HNOG.
EY. No gay.
Who's come up with this?
This guy called Periki on December 30th, 2017 is put in that definition.
It's not got on, mate. It's been 3 years.
All right, Sen, easy one.
Stop.
Vladdy Daddy.
Vladdy Daddy.
Oh my god, surely.
Oh, well then, use it in a sentence.
It's the nickname for the LA Angels of Anaheim's power hitter outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Not the Vlad I was thinking of.
No,
Not old Putos.
Not him.
Is it all one word?
No, there's a space.
That's what I thought. Is there a hyphen in there?
No hyphen.
All right, so VLADDY space DADDY.
And we're on the board, boys.
There we go. Finally got
Vladdy
one.
Daddy. All right, Migs. This is to tie it up.
I don't like the look in his face.
10 minutes. Finally, someone's got something.
Swadify.
Say that again.
Sorry?
Swadify.
Definition, please.
It means basically to cheat, steal, or finesse something. It could be literally anything. To commit this action, it is only possible if you're super slick. Swadify.
Didn't help at all. Sentence, please.
Yo. I just swatified this English exam.
It's not even the same word.
Yeah. Another one is, did you just swatify my wife?
Swadify. Where's the
It's
sign?
just Spotify, but with
I
swap.
thought it was something Spotify related. Swadify. SWA. Fuck, what was the word? Swadify.
Swatify.
Swadify. SWADIFIED.
The word was swatify.
Oh, shit.
Give him another go. Give him another go.
All right, we'll give you one more go. It was wrong. Even without the IED at the end.
SQUWAAADIFY.
Not even close. SUADIFY for Swatify.
Could have got that actually. Now I think about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, Sani, congratulations. You are the winner of the Urban Spelling Bee for today.
Alrighty, boys, Christmas is right around the corner, and if you're looking for a gift to give, our friends at Manscaped actually sponsored this week's episode, so you can have the best gift this Secret Santa. So for those of you that don't know, Manscaped is actually number one in men's below-the-waist grooming, and they offer precision-engineered tools for your family jewels.
Alrighty, boys. So we've droned on about this for weeks, but for good reason. All right. I used the trimmer again last weekend, and I've actually and this is dead set. Genuinely the best shave of my life. I'm just gonna put that out.
No
Second
nicks.
time better than the first time.
Yeah, like no nicks, no cuts, nothing like that. The first time, obviously, you're getting used to the tools. Very easy to get used to, by the way. Second time, absolute professionalism.
Now you're used to it now.
Like it literally. I actually think I will never have another trimmer. Dead set, unreal.
Yeah, first time experience of using the trimmer was actually quite good. I used to use hedge trimmers like in my backyard for my pubes, so this was actually quite a nice.
Yeah, you get a precision trim with this.
Exactly, and it was actually really good to get. And as I said to the boys, I used it to shave my gooch. I don't know if that should be publicly available information,
course,
but I'll
yeah.
tell everyone.
Senny has a freshly shaved
That's
gooch.
how confident I was with the product that I was able to go into these hard to reach areas, the Mariana Trench of my balls, and just really get in there and shave everything off. So yeah, I think definitely if you're looking for something for a Christmas gift for your boyfriend, dad,
girlfriend even.
granddad,
Don't discriminate.
don't look any further than the trimmer.
Alrighty, so if you want any of those, what was it? The Lawnmower 3.0, the Weed Whacker that Senny has on the table right here for those of you watching on YouTube. You can get 20% off and free shipping with the code TCB at manscaped.com. The link for that is in our description. Alrighty, so this week we bring back Unsolicited, Unqualified, and Uncomfortable. This is a segment where you guys send in your relationship problems and we do our best to answer them. So we've actually got quite a few this week from our Instagram page. So thanks to everyone that sent those in. And we'll kick off with the first one. It was sent in from Noah quite recently. And it goes, so I've recently put myself into a situation with a relationship and I want the group's honest opinion. I've been in a relationship with a girl who lives 45 minutes away. And it's been tough. She tried to be controlling. For example, that he can't talk to his old friends from school that he's known for years, but wants to stay in a relationship with Noah. So when he lays down the law, she backs off and doesn't get jealous of other girls. But recently, a good friend of Noah's, who he's had a crush on for years, just got out of a relationship. So he says, I was there for her through a breakup, and later she confessed to me that she also had a crush on me for a few years. She first said she wouldn't mind waiting for me to get out of my current relationship, but asks every other day where I am in my current relationship.
At least not every day.
Still a little aggressive. I do want to leave my current relationship. I think he meant to say I do not want to leave my current relationship, but I do not want to hurt this girl or tell her I like someone else.
No, I think he does.
I think he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so he does want to leave his current relationship, but he doesn't want to hurt the girl he's with right now.
Yeah.
Okay, makes more sense. Please, I need your advice. Should I stay in my current relationship or should I end it off and begin anew with my friend? And how should I end it off? He said he'll give updates, so I think any advice we give will actually be used this time, fellas.
Which worries me.
Wowee.
Our qualified advice.
Wowee. So it looks like Noah's in a bit of a pickle here. He's,
I remember when we used to get, questions about Tinder pickup lines on this segment, and now we have actual questions about relationships.
Oh, Noah, he's got
Where our opinions actually
Make
matter.
or break.
Noah's looks like he's living a decent life here. He's got one girlfriend who wants him, and another girl who wants him.
Some might say, must be nice.
Yeah,
Where's the problem?
All you can eat buffet at this point. But look, Noah, the vocabulary you use, when I lay down the law. Just
To be fair, put in quotation marks, put the laughing emoji next to it as well.
The law is what he's called his penis.
Lays it down, all right?
I was thinking it was like a 1-2 Mayweather.
That's why she backs off.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
He's trying to lighten it up with a laughing emoji and whatnot.
Bit of
When I hit her, aha, X.
But it seems pretty obvious, doesn't it? You know?
Yeah, I think it does seem obvious. I think with the way he wrote it, I feel like he knows what he wants to do. And he does say it himself. He says,
I do want to leave.
Noah answered his own question here.
But just on the other flip side, the girl that he wants to leave his current girlfriend for, the mistress, if you will, she's a bit persistent. What kind of person is oh, by the way, I'll wait till you get out of your relationship. But
are you out of it?
Oh, yeah. But when are you going to be out of it? Essentially, is what's happening.
I think it's a bit much asking for updates every other day. You guys still together? Still going strong?
9 a.m.
Any issues?
Broken up yet?
Broken up?
Yeah, that's so toxic.
But apparently he wants that.
I know. Obviously, he's not very happy. To be honest, in a relationship, not be letting Noah speak to other girls, that is a bit, controlling. Probably not on. But
and when he throws the 1-2s.
But to be fair, she's probably spot on.
She's foreseeing
There
what
was a
happens.
reason why.
She's dead on the money with Noah here. He knows the character of Noah. Noah's in this doing this comforting thing with this girl who's just been out of a relationship. Oh, by the way, I liked you for 5 years.
But, yeah, I mean, is there any... He said that he did like her before, and she liked him as well. Is there anything there that he could use as a defense? Does it make it okay, Ro?
Actually, I was on Team Noah, but I've actually since 360...
In the space of the last 2 minutes.
I'm on Team Girlfriend because, usually, Migs, don't speak to that girl. I don't want you to speak to those girls. Seems toxic. She seems to be dead on the money here.
She knows Noah's character.
Mate, Noah's speaking to girls all around, telling, feeding all these lines, and now he wants to move away. The grass is always greener, Noah.
But he seems to be out of it anyway. What's the point of sticking around if he's not even fully committed to this anymore?
No, you're probably right. You should leave. You're a bad person for doing it. But...
Dare I suggest he double dips?
How does he do that?
2 for 1.
2 for 1.
Oh my god! What? Just like a girlfriend A, girlfriend B?
100%. Week A, week B cycle.
So he says, "Yeah, I need your advice. Should I stay in my current relationship?" I think no, you shouldn't.
I
stay
think
in
our
your
answer
current
is no.
relationship. And then he says, how should I end it off?" Which is the second
This is
half
the
of this
one.
question.
This is a juicy one.
Is honesty the best policy here?
Nah, never is.
Lies and deceit always work better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what we've always said here. I think
Because that's a bit harsh. No, you go to your current girlfriend and be like, I like this girl better. Sorry. I'm out of
you
here.
can't do that. You can't do that. You got to make it really aggressive. Just burn all bridges. So there's no,
Nothing left.
there's nothing left. Exactly. Because I don't know if you do it I like this other girl. Well, no. I feel like you're leaving something on the table there still. If you just cut it off straight away, cut it off at the head.
What are you saying to the girlfriend? I don't want to be with you.
Tell her you're
And
gay.
then okay.
as you hook up with a girl in a few weeks.
No, obviously you give it a bit of space, and then a couple months later, you're like, you know what, that experiment didn't work. I've actually realized I'm straight again.
I was finding myself.
Exactly.
I was straight, just not for you.
And it's just so radical. Like, what can she say to that? Like, it's just so outrageous. What could she possibly say?
No, I think maybe, I don't know. Like, honesty is obviously the best policy, but like the thing is, it's so shady because this guy's like obviously had feelings for this girl while he's in a relationship.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be telling this girl, like his girlfriend, like, hey, by the way, I want to break up with you, and then, you know, there's this girl who I've actually had feelings for while we're in the relationship.
Yeah.
That's gonna ruin that poor girl.
So honesty's not really Noah's thing anyway. He's never been about it.
So stay in character.
Stay in character, yeah.
Nah, I reckon you just break it off. You just be like, look, you know, this relationship's not going anywhere. Got feelings for someone else. I think honesty is the best policy.
Or what he can do is pretend to have amnesia, forget his current girl, pretend to forget his current girlfriend, and then fall in love with the other girl.
Thinking it's the current girlfriend.
Exactly.
So his whole life has to pretend like he doesn't know the other girl.
Yeah, could be on.
Nah, no, it's just tell her. Just tell her straight. Give it to her real. And then write in next week when you have problems with the new girl because she's the one who's actually the problem.
Alrighty, Noah. Sen's advice is be gay or amnesia. My advice is double dip. Rohit's advice is be honest. Take whichever one you want and let us know what happens.
Just pick your own adventure, really. There's 3 options for you.
Alrighty, so we got a second one sent in from Jeff. Sent in 3 months ago, boys, and it sounded quite urgent when he sent it in.
Sorry, Jeff.
Sorry, Jeff. But it goes, this is kind of the opposite of what you guys normally do, but I feel you guys can handle this one. Bold statement. So he says, I've been with this girl for 2 years now. We've broken up once before and got back together. Our life is very different at home, so a year ago I asked her to move in with us, which was the wrong choice. I'm 22 and I feel like I'm married. I'm not as happy as I once was. I get very irritable around her and sometimes just straight annoyed. I'm big into golf and she wanted to start golf this year to be around me more as I play golf as well to get away, but I can't even do that now. I want her to move out and I want to break up with her.
God.
I also want to bury her 6 feet under.
He asks, what is the best way to do that? She doesn't know I feel this way yet. She thinks I'm just annoyed at life and not her. So is the best way to take it slow and slowly drift away? Or is it better to just say, hey, I'm done? What and or how would you guys do that? Thanks, boys. So, fellas, advice for Jeff.
Fuck me, Jeff. We are not qualified for this. This is the most deep question we've ever had.
I'm still not over the fact that he sent this in 3 months ago.
Sorry, mate. That's bad luck on our part. But,
you reckon he's been sitting around waiting for advice? Just straight
twiddling
annoyed.
I don't know. I think like it's a damn shame because a lot of men use sport to get away from their wives. Like I play cricket, and that's like a 6-hour commitment on a Saturday, like prime time to spend time with your family. And these like 4-year-old geezers are just, you know, desperate to hit 15-year-olds around the park. So it makes sense that you want to get away, choose a sport. I think golf is a great sport to choose because it's an all-day thing. That's what you want to do when you want to.
18 holes go for what, 2 hours?
Yeah,
3 hours?
Probably like even longer if you're bad. You know, who knows Jeff's handicap.
Then go back to the clubhouse for a few beers.
Exactly.
It's a whole day.
So you've done well in the sense that you've
picked the right sport.
You haven't picked the right sport, but you've done well in trying to choose a sport to get away from your missus. Golf is bad because it's unisex. You want to choose a male-only sport, you know.
Rohit, all sports are unisex.
No, but you got to join it.
What's a male-only sport,
what is
Ro?
a male, like kabaddi?
No, as in like but like it's very. It's not every sport is unisex.
He's panicking.
Let's leave that there.
He's panicking.
Every sport is unisex, but there's obviously, you know, male teams, female teams. All right, so choose a male team sport.
Okay.
Right, an all-day thing. Dare I suggest cricket?
Cricket, yeah. I think Jeff might be American though, so that might be an issue. Baseball.
Is baseball an all-day thing?
Not an all-day thing.
Yeah, those games go on forever. They're like 3-4 hours as well. There's like 9 innings.
Our advice can't be pick up a new sport.
No,
Okay.
I actually think it is.
That's your advice?
I think
Pick up a new sport.
Because-
Live unhappy at home, but just pick up a new sport.
Because the thing is, like when you're living together, you know, close proximity, you're seeing this girl 24/7, right? Everyone's working from home now these days. Even then, it's even more struggle street. So you've obviously got to have a hobby or something to get away from the person that you love so dearly.
But does he though? It doesn't sound like it.
I think
Sounds like he's in a jail sentence right now. Sounds like he's in prison.
I'm straight annoyed. I get very irritable. I feel like I'm married.
He's depressed. Wait, that's the funniest part for me. He's like, I feel like I'm married, as if that's some sort of jail sentence he's been given.
He's locked down, the old ball and chain.
The sacrimony of marriage, and he's just analogizing it to a jail sentence.
I feel like I'm married.
I feel like I'm married.
Doesn't bode well for your future, Johnny.
He's only 22 and he's already existential like this.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think maybe he just needs a new hobby.
He needs to spend a little bit more time. Like, moving in with your girlfriend at 22,
That was bold.
that's a difficult choice. That's real tough.
Big choice to make at a young age.
Especially the fact they broke up before.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know. This relationship seemed like it was doomed from the start, from the sounds of it.
Like,
He doubled down moving in.
Maybe that's the thing. You know how people are like, oh, it's a struggling relationship. Maybe like a dog or
have
a
a baby,
will
yeah.
like save this relationship. So maybe they thought if we
Moving
just
in.
move in together, we might force each other to like each other again.
no, John.
Jeff.
His name's Jeff. I let the first Johnny slide.
I didn't even hear the first John.
He said Johnny.
Yeah, I said Johnny once before. Sorry, Jeff. No, okay. Here's what I think's happened.
Do we have
right?
some real advice for Jeff here?
No,
His advice is real.
no. Let me just paint a picture of what Jeff may be going through. Right? He's met a girl. Had a good time. Different schedules. Moved in. Rah rah rah. He's not really happy. But is that because the relationship is not a good one, or is it because they're spending too much time together?
Why would that be an issue though? Spending too much time together.
Nah, it's an issue, Senny. It becomes an issue.
If she's trying to get involved in every single thing you do,
That's a bit much. I agree. That's a bit much.
So like maybe the first step is to pick another sport that she can't join. Perhaps male weightlifting.
Whatever sport that may be. Yeah, go on.
Honestly, I'm suggesting like, or just not even a sport. Really, it could be paintball that you spend the day with the boys.
But I think at this point, I think Jeff wants out. Jeff literally said, "How do I end it?" And
He's
you give
convinced to end it.
Look, I'm saying give this a shot.
Let the man have his misery.
If you still do want to end it, like it gets complicated. This is where it is complicated because they're living together.
What I think is, I think these guys are like high school sweethearts or something, and they've like invested so many years in each other, and it's a sunk cost at this point. But I think Jeff, I think he should end it. I think
Who owns the house? Who's on the lease?
I assume they're renting.
the technicalities of it all.
Yeah, like it's hard to
You
separate.
need to see the agreement or something.
Jeff's got a bloody
Send us the contract,
roommate.
Sid.
Yeah, we'll go over it. But I think obviously, if he's not happy with it and he doesn't want to pick paintball to shoot her at, without actually
Bring
ending
her to paintball.
Yeah. On the
Bang,
team.
bang, bang.
All I'm saying is there's a lot of different options that Jeff could take here. But if you do really want to end it, Jeff, again, I'm going to say honesty is the best policy. Just be honest with it. Why is it not working out?
Yeah.
What is the core issues of your relationship?
I don't know. I think the fact that they've broken up many times before, there's many issues here. I think it's not worth holding on to it.
Brother Jeff, pack her boxes.
This is an obvious... yeah.
Pack her boxes. She goes to work one day, comes home, sees the boxes outside.
On the curb.
Messages.
Change
done.
your
I think
locks.
so.
Change the locks.
Yeah.
Change your
This
name.
is an obvious cry for help, and I think, Jeff, you need to just get out of there ASAP.
Move to Mexico. I don't know. You got plenty of options. So what do we say? What do we say?
Well,
Pick a new sport. Pick a new sport. and let
Rose
us
says
know.
pick a new sport. Me and Manny say just drop it.
Nah, pick a new sport. I want to see how that goes. Send us
paintball.
updates as well.
Paintball.
All right, we got two more. They're shorter than the other two. So this next one's from Ryan. And his one goes, my pickup game with the ladies isn't a thing to admire, and I was hoping what I could do to step up my mediocre actions. I'm willing to stop being so shy, but I don't know how to approach women. Also, keep up the good work, fellas. Really enjoy your content. There was no need to lie to us there, Ryan, but
Thank you nonetheless.
Just drink, Ryan. Aggressively. Just binge drink.
the courage comes from the bottle.
Liquid courage.
Just pick up an alcohol habit.
And then if you still fail, just keep drinking. Just drink yourself out of it.
That can't be our advice.
No, that's not the advice.
Well, no, he's a shy guy. Obviously, drinks brings out, your true inner self.
Turns out Ryan's 14.
Sorry?
Is Ryan 14?
Well, we don't know how old
I
Ryan
don't know
is.
how old Ryan is.
Right.
14. What's too young? What's too young?
exactly.
Do not underage drink. I want to put that out there.
No,
Get on the jungle juice then, Ryan.
Just drugs and alcohol? Is that what we're suggesting?
Some light narcotic use. There's nothing wrong with that.
As long as you keep it light.
Yeah, exactly.
Ryan, treat women as if they were your mates.
Oh, here we go.
Like, they're not some, ethereal object that you got to treat.
They're not a mythical creature.
They're not a mythical creature, right?
They're human too.
Just, honestly, don't treat them any differently.
Just because Rohit did in that last story.
You'll be all right. If you want to pick up lines, none of us are. I mean, Manny
Yeah,
might be the one to
Not
ask
really my
about this.
forte. either.
DM me on the side, Ryan. I might help you out
Well,
there.
Sen was a shy guy. How did you muster some courage to,
I
pick
told
up
you
with
my
him?
answer. Liquid courage.
It's actually worked out, to be fair.
Nah, Ryan, here's what you do. You just you practice. All right, so I had a friend who was a pickup artist in quotation marks. So he used to go around picking up girls, and I used to be with him, to just talk to the ugly one. And so what his strategies were is he'd basically just start off with some real hag.
Like what? Like what?
Just any girl. You talk to them and you just start building momentum.
It's your warm up. It's getting your eye in.
You can't just start and obviously you're nervous to start, but if you just talk to as many women as possible over the course of the night, you're gonna get good at practicing. Eventually you're just gonna have fun with it and you'll be all right.
So just be a sociopath, right?
Not be a sociopath, just numbers game.
It's a numbers game. Don't be afraid of failure. Alrighty, our last one is from Lamau. He had no real name, and his story explains it. So his story goes, I'm 16 and talking to this girl. It's obvious she wants to shag, except I haven't hit that level of development. What should I do?
Glad Austin Powers wrote into us.
He noted in a follow-up message the day after, age of consent is also 16, fellas.
So I assume he's in the UK somewhere.
He's in the UK. He has to be.
If you're not ready, you're not ready.
Yeah, I don't see what the issue is. If it's all legal and all fine and dandy.
No, but he doesn't want to, is what he's saying.
Oh, well then, again, I don't see what the issue is. The answer's no here. Lamau.
Mr. Lamau.
I mean, I don't know. What?
Any advice, Manny? Surely.
Just send it. I don't see what the issue is. Just send it.
You're 16. Just send it.
Dude, he's saying he's not ready. He hasn't hit the level of development that he wants. Maybe he wants to wait a little bit more.
That's quite mature of him, to be honest.
As a 16-year-old, very much
Wait,
so.
what development are we talking about?
Sexual maturity?
Penis length.
Yes, whatever. What does he lose if it's small? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think...
No, seriously, what does he lose?
Maybe he's more...
He still has a good time. She just is disappointed, but it is what it is.
I don't know. Maybe he's saving himself for Christ.
Why are you laughing?
Just saving yourself for marriage, not for Christ. You're not sleeping with Christ.
Whatever.
Oh, dear.
My advice is send it. You lose nothing.
Ryan, if you're not ready, you're not ready, all right?
Rohit, this is not right.
This is Lamau.
It's been a very long
Too many
day.
people write in. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of the episode this week, and we are now at the much anticipated draw for the Weed Whacker. Are you excited, boys?
Very excited.
Very much so.
So I think we had about 20 people who commented on the page.
Wowee.
Again, if you didn't comment on the page or if you haven't joined the page, please do so. And Manny will also be recording this for audit purposes. So this is to prove this is all above board. This is all legit.
All legit.
We put all your names into a random name generator, and we're about to find out who is the esteemed winner.
You didn't know where to say lucky or unlucky, did you?
Yeah, I didn't know because I really don't know.
Alrighty.
All right, without further ado, let's go.
Oh, here we go.
You can hear it spinning. Who is it?
Hey!
The winner is Ori.
Ori! Congratulations, brother.
So we'll be in touch with Ori soon to get some details on where you live and your passport number and your credit card number.
Bank account details.
And Ori, you get the choice of whether you want a brand new Weed Whacker or you want my old one. So
this is not as good of a deal as you think it sounds.
I'm telling you, people loved the idea of getting an old one. But anyways.
Again, congrats to you, Ori.
All right, and as we mentioned at the start of the episode, Peppa Press, me and Rohit's fitness competition, will be announcing that live next week on next week's episode. So stay tuned for that. The rest of our episodes are on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. So check any of those out if you want. And with that, we'll see you guys next week.